Hello and welcome to Television Jamaica's Final Whistle, the show where me and Mr. Liam here try to give you a review of all the day's action at the 2018 FIFA World Cup. I'm Giovanni Brady.
I'm Liam Enriquez.
Okay, today was day 5 of the tournament and we had 3 great games. We began with Sweden and South Korea, Sweden clinching the 3 points courtesy of a penalty. Liam, what do you think about the day's first game?
It wasn't much of an interesting game. I think both teams going into this match realized they have to win after Mexico won 1-0 yesterday, so they were very good defensively and tried to keep a compact defense. But unluckily to South Korea, they gave away a penalty, initially not called by the ref, but after VAR reviewing, it was given as a penalty and Grangvis, the centre-back captain, scored the penalty.
And it's really interesting to see VAR having an impact at this tournament because today was the 7th penalty that was given. And if you look at all those penalties, if VAR wasn't at the tournament and those penalties weren't given, these teams would probably be, second or not at the top of the table. So VAR having a very good impact at the tournament.
Really good impact.
The second game, we had your striker, Mr. Lukaku, scoring 2 fantastic goals. The second one was a dink over the goalkeeper. And finally, we had a big team coming to the tournament and delivering on the promise that would have been there before the tournament.
Yeah, Belgium coming into this game were obviously the favourites. Panama making their debut. Belgium, they knew they didn't have to rush from the first whistle blew. They didn't have to rush and try to get an early goal and stuff. They knew they could kind of just start playing a little football and then eventually the goals come. And that happened in the 47th minute, Mertens with a Ronda strike. And after that, Lukaku scored a brace.
What I like, though, about Panama, and I was supporting Panama, they're a CONCACAF team. I want to see my CONCACAF teams do well. CONCACAF haven't had a team that has gone far into the tournament in a long time. And Panama in today's game, they really held firm in the first half. They frustrated Belgium. But I just think that they didn't have the quality. Belgium had too many players who were capable of going forward and really frustrating them.
After the first 2 goals went in, Panama kind of just gave up and they were just they were just kind of get a goal.
And that's one thing I think the big teams, once they score 1 goal on a smaller team, the smaller team's confidence becomes shattered and it's really a bloodbath afterwards. And the final game we had Tunisia losing 2-1 to England. Harry Kane, Mr. England himself, scoring 2 goals.
It was a pretty good game. I think England dominated the possession for them for the most part. I think they actually got off to a really good start. Sterling missed an absolute open goal. And then after John Stones' header, the keeper made a really good save, kind of scooped it off the line. And then Kane, unlucky for Tunisia, kind of just tapped it in.
But my opinion of Raheem Sterling, though, is that Raheem Sterling is the type of striker who he scores tap-ins. So it was very shocking to me to see him get that tap-in.
No, not really. He's missed a lot of tappings.
And that's what I'm saying. Most of his goals are tap-ins. He's not a striker that's going to get it and move to defenders and score. He goes in, he has the pace to run in behind defenders. So it was very surprising to me to see him miss that goal.
Yeah, but well done to Tunisia to got an equaliser through a penalty. Really good taking penalty, but unlucky in stoppage time in the last couple of minutes. A corner was swagging, Maguire headed it, and to Harry Kane, who headed it in the net with a really good finish.
All right, so you think Kyle Walker's penalty was a penalty? You think the penalty that Kyle Walker gave away was a penalty?
Yes, I do think it was a penalty.
All right, so we have tomorrow's games. I don't think we have that on screen, but in tomorrow's games, we have 3 games being played. We have Poland and Senegal.
Japan and Colombia.
And the final game we have
Russia.
All right, so what do you think the results of those games?
Well, the first game is actually Colombia-Japan, so I'm gonna say a 2-1 win to Colombia.
Yeah, I think 2-1 win to Colombia. That's good because Japan is a good team.
Yeah, Japan's not that bad.
Okay.
But remember last 2014, Colombia kind of beat them.
But the players went to that World Cup on form, so I don't think Colombia can really repeat that level of performance again against them.
And James Rodriguez as well.
The second game, Poland-Senegal.
Poland, that's going to be a tough game, to be honest with you. I'm going to say a 1-1 draw between the two sides.
I think Poland defeats Senegal. They're more technically efficient than Senegal. Senegal's a powerful team. They can run, they can push you off the ball, but I don't think Senegal has the same quality. And the final game, we have the host, Russia, playing Egypt. Egypt should have Mohamed Salah back, so that should be a very interesting game. I personally, let me go first this time. I think Egypt wins 3-1.
Wow, Russia played very good in their opening match against Saudi and won 5-0. But Egypt have to win this game. If Egypt lose this game, they're out. And if they draw this game, there's a very low chance they'll get out. So Egypt have to win this game So I'm going to say 1-0 win to Egypt.
1-0 win. I think Salah comes, he scores a brace, he misses his first game, he has something to prove. So I'm going to say 1, but we'll see how that goes, tomorrow. Let us know in the comments below what you think, and be sure to remind us if I'm right or if Mr. Liam here is right. We've been keeping scores. Until the next show, I'm Giovanni Brady.
I'm Liam Enriquez.
And this has been Television Jamaica's Final Whistle.